So in this topic, we will cover the concept of how to write browser. Now we all know like how to write Python code, right? So in this topic, we'll cover browser automation and testing using Python and Selenium. So we have a complete code example as to how to log into Facebook with your credentials, and it will open up the browser, run the open up the website Facebook. Automatically, it will input your login password, log into Facebook, and then it will open a page. Okay, so let us see how this is done. So Selenium is a third-party tool. Okay, it's a collection of open source APIs which are used to automate testing. So it's supportive of all languages, Java, even Python is supported. Okay, so using Selenium, you'll be automating a website, logging into it, and checking out a particular page. Now, since it's a third-party vendor, Selenium you need to download. Lot of dependencies need to be downloaded. So we'll see what all things are required. And in pip, as we have seen, using pip to install Selenium WebDriver, as we are going to use Chrome. Okay, we need to install some WebDriver Selenium using pip module of Python. Whenever there is no module available, external module is required, you will use pip to install. And another thing is we'll have to download Chrome Manager exe from the Chrome website as per your Chrome version and download it to your working directory. Okay, without Chrome Manager, the WebDriver will not work. So a couple of setups required here. So how does Selenium work? Selenium works with DOM elements. What is the DOM element in your HTML? You know, right? Div ID, class path name. Yeah, so it uses these tags to work on XPath. So first, what you'll do the XPath. You see, if you look at it, look at the XPath of what the enter email is. What you see as a text box is basically, if you look at it as an XPath, it will look like this HTML body. That's the DOM. It starts with HTML body, and these are the DOM parsing. This is where it is placed, the input. Okay. Another way to access it is, you can also use name, you can use class. So basically, Selenium passes these DOMs and fills up the data, sends clicks or key press to buttons. It basically simulates like a user is working on the browser. Okay. Now let's understand the Facebook login bot. So this is the code. So first we are going to import the WebDriver. From Selenium library, we are going to get import the WebDriver, which is the most important part. Another thing is, we are going to also import some important modules from if you see, this is a third party one. We have Chrome driver manager, import the keys. Keys is for sending key press. So these are the main things, right? To work, open the browser key. And there are some other things like WebDriver wait and all, you want to wait for that UI to render. When the HTML opens, it will not open up immediately. It will take some time, right? So the site, you're giving a text here. So we're going to open up this group. So let's see what happens. So here we pass the user and password. See the, and then we give some Chrome. We need to give it some Chrome options before we open the Chrome. It's a key value pair. Okay, window sizing and all that. And then we call the WebDriver Chrome. And this driver is the one which gets initialized here. So if you see here, this WebDriver which you are getting here, this is the most important part of the WebDriver Chrome is where which will run the whole website. So if you say driver.get, what it will do is it will open up the browser and it will open up the facebook.com website. Sleep will wait for some time because we want the HTML to be rendered, right? If you run too fast, you'll not be able to enter the DOM takes sites like Facebook and all are very complex. It takes time to render depending on your network. So we're going to wait for 5 seconds. And again, now what it's going to do is we want to send the email and password. So it's going to go there and find the element by ID. So it's going to browse your driver is going to browse your internet browser, when it's going to search for this email. Because if you see here, if you remember, see there is an ID email, right, for that particular Facebook email. So it will find that and it will send the keys user. Now in the keys user, what is there? Password user is there. Again, we're going to sleep. The next again, now what will happen is again it will search for an element like password. You have to send the password. So it's going to send the password there. And then, okay, you enter login password. What about the click? User is not clicking, right? The bot is clicking. So it will go there. Again, you'll have to search by class name. So this is the mouse button click. It says login. So here you give a click. You say you find. Now here we are finding by class name. You are finding the button class. And then you're going to send dot click. Once you send that, it will log in to that website. Okay. And then you're also sending one key. This is not mandatory, but this is the main thing. This will log into your Facebook ID. So as you can see, the driver uses the class names ID and class name ID and XPath. Once you're logged in, you can continue to test, guys. You can add n number of actions over there. Please note that this is for educational purpose only, and the complete code is available for reference. We'll be going through the complete code, and also we will execute and see how it works.